Here are your starting lineups presented by Enable Midstream Partners. First for the Thunder, no changes Leonard. Great two-way player. Marc Gasol, the new addition from Memphis, Danny Green. And
guys, it's a good way to look at it, but they do want to get a win here tonight.
Well, if you want to prepare yourself for the postseason, how about that? We are underway here on this celebratory night in Oklahoma City. The shot clock winding down. Van Vliet, and that tough runner is going. It's a rebound by Adams as the Thunder will get a fresh 14. Grant driving right past Green, and how about Jeremy Green?
He's just taking what the defense is giving him. He took a jump shot in the first possession and then just drove all the way to the basket on the next one.
On the Raptors, but in the NBA.
He doesn't take a whole lot, but boy, I tell you one thing, he makes a lot of those shots. That's what makes him so dangerous. And how about this kid? Toronto's doing a good job of moving the basketball, trying to make it work with the Thunder right there with them as well. As Gasol gets it in the lane. Three of the top 5 players at getting points off of turnovers on this floor right now. Russell Westbrook, as he knocks down his first 3.
So many changes to this Toronto team from a season ago as Leonard rattles it home on the step back. That
guy who's about to jump, Fisher right on top of it.
Interesting here that Westbrook is being defended by Siakam, and that time Westbrook, George, again anticipating the pass, snatches it away, looking for some space. Hard down the lane, counted in the foul.
Before the game, and then seeing the whole team behind him. Russell gets all the way inside. You like that?
George and Kawhi Leonard, one of the fun matchups in the NBA, two of the best two-way players. That time it was George forcing the pass, but there is the spacing on the floor. That pass got deflected by Leonard. Green again got caught in the air. And Siakam underneath. Leonard trying to find some spacing. Grant gives it up, left hand, hook shot, Steven Adams.
Now one-on-one coverage. Adams delivers.
Green got the flyby, wide open, and is now through arms. Haven't had that shot affected. Westbrook again with the defense on its heels, goes right to the rim and scores. That's what Nick Collison has done for this organization, this city. I certainly appreciate everything that he did. What a tough shot on that runner. Well, that was Dennis Schroeder off the dribble. The kick out to Lynn, and another Toronto 3. Schroeder's going to direct traffic with under a minute to go here in this first quarter. George catches, fires, got the 3.
Because of those tough drives and finishes.
Schroeder in between 3. Raptors had it blocked. Up ahead, Anunoby.
I realize I'm not the typical guy to have this type of honor, but I think I came to a couple games, and then I'm doing some stuff in the community here. An organization called True Dad. They help guys who are trying to get to see their kids more, navigate that system. So it's a really, really good group, and they help a lot of people. So
I assume if you were starting to play again now, that would be the first thing you did was step behind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The season for Nick Nurse. There was a missed 3. And Schroeder trying to negotiate the lane, floats it up and in. Nice play by.
Tended to foul a lot too much lately. He said that some of those fouls get called because we're being aggressive. So we don't necessarily want to change.
You're being aggressive, and you're being rewarded for it as well.
Siakam goes right at Dennis Schroeder by Van Vliet. Schroeder again, using the series of screens, floats it up, and that's good. Dennis Schroeder down to single digits any way you can. As Westbrook, the hard drive, and another scoop layup is good. Leonard hounded on the perimeter. Sends it over to Van Vliet. Got the step back, and it rattles home. Siakam. That one was a brick. Numbers for the Thunder. Westbrook 3-on-2, takes it himself, and another scoop.
About Ben Bogdani is just, staying home on those drives. Right. Toronto's a good team that likes to drive, and they drive hard.
The way Toronto plays.
Paul George on that last shot, and
There's a Steven, I think, paid him the biggest possible compliment that you can pay another player, calling him a culture builder.
Now the Thunder with the shot clock winding down. Westbrook got so deep, went for the scoop, and I think just lost the awareness of where he was. Danny Green cannot miss at a time. Is this Toronto offense one of the best in the NBA? George, here's the score. Hey, to the rim. George sends it down to Grant. He's corner 3 on the way. Got his own rebound. Flies back up for the putback. Everything matters coming into this game. A lot of the little things, boxing out, communication, transition. Van Vliet, hand in the face, didn't matter. Steps back and knocks it down. He's got 15 in place of Kyle Lowry as Westbrook comes right back to Westbrook.
You know, the thing we talked about during the break but didn't mention, Van Vliet's shot didn't count, so it's no longer a 16-point game. Wow.
Well, it didn't have an angle. He has had a really big game as Leonard's hook shot goes in. That is.
And this is what the Raptors do. This is why they have 50 wins. They have a lot of guys that can hurt you from different angles, and that's what you were talking about. And Pascal Siakam that can go at you.
Boy, how many times tonight have the Raptors passed up a 2 and a layup?
One shot. That's his second one of the quarter.
Not only that, but he can also facilitate the offense because he's a good passer. As Westbrook is able to shed. Westbrook on the reload. And the Thunder, another offensive rebound.
That's just great work by Steven Adams.
Adams down low to Westbrook. 6 consecutive. Schroeder, can he make it 8? Yes, he does.
You don't really know what's coming.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a silly foul.
And one.
Siakam. And it gets even more silly.
On a good note. Close this quarter out on a good note.
Got to slow down Siakam, another hard drive, and he finishes that. Was able to knock down a 3 in the third quarter. Trying to drive, dumps it down. Noel with the left-hand reverse. From three-point land, just 7 out of 29.
But the offense is producing the kind of shots you want right there as Jeremy Lin gets all the way. Oh, you're doing a good job defensively here to start this fourth quarter. Later gets another good look, and he delivers this time. He retired Nick Collison's jersey. When he came to the ball game tonight, he went over and shook Nick's hand. Thought that was pretty classy. Yes.
And it's Leonard coming free with the basketball. Sends it back out to the corner. That 3, Van Vliet is good. Fouls, forces that difficult shot from Van Vliet.
And that's another one right there.
Westbrook the transition 3, and it's down to 8. Westbrook surveys after the screen from Steven Adams, and he turns it over. Siakam on the run. Got the feed from Danny Green. Schroeder gives it back to Westbrook. Got the flyby. Off the dribble 3. That's good.
To apply pressure.
Siakam dumps it off, and Leonard with the two-handed.
Can the Thunder score here?
George got the flyby, floats up the 3, and knocks it down.
But you don't have to. You can go for a quick 2 as well.
Westbrook got it back to George. George with Leonard in his face and still buries the floater. No. Westbrook tips it. Now with time. Under 10 seconds. Westbrook straight ahead all the way to the rim with a left-handed layup into the backcourt to Siakam. Siakam full steam ahead. Driving down the lane. Shot. Offensive foul with 1.1 seconds left. Gets it in. Westbrook spins, fades, and we are going to.
You know, coming up with these kind of plays can lead to great things. As he somehow gets it over. As Grant cannot finish, even Adams.
Schroeder trying to defend Van Vliet. Gasol pushes it up. That's good. Now Leonard. Still dancing with the basketball. Pulls up and connects. Now picks up Van Vliet. His drive, and he scores inside. Schroeder double teamed in the corner, just nowhere to go with the basketball. Ferguson misses badly on that.
In regulation.
Here, the Toronto coaches saying no foul, and that will do it here in Oklahoma City. As the Toronto Raptors are able to withstand a late push by the Oklahoma City Thunder, and a valiant comeback for Russell Westbrook and company, but not enough in overtime as the Raptors outlast the Thunder 123-114 on Nick Collison night. Forever will be a memorable night despite the loss, as he had his number 4 jersey retired here in the Raptors.